So I'm Wendy, and this is Kendall, and we're going to be talking about our project, Connecting Cities to Salmon, a path forward for salmon-safe communities. Our other teammates, Geneva Lloyd and Tanya Oswald, are also in the audience. And before we get started, we'd just like to say a big thank you to our community partner, Fraser Basin Council, and to Teresa Fresco and Bob Purdy, who really supported us through this project's development. So, why salmon? Across the West Coast, salmon populations are declining, and what this decline shows us is that what we do on land is linked to water health. And salmon are really important. They're integral to our ecosystems, and they're key to the traditions and practices and languages of Indigenous cultures all across the province. Where cities come in is rainwater transports pollutants like heavy metals and pesticides, and using our traditional systems, this polluted water often ends up in our lakes and oceans and rivers, and this is really damaging to the natural environment, but particularly to salmon habitat. Salmon Safe Communities is Canada's first eco-certification that links urban land development practices to water health, and using a robust assessment system based on the 5 key criteria behind me, gives developers and designers a way of building better while showcasing their commitment to sustainability, regardless of their site's proximity to a watercourse. The program is already really well established in the US, and in bringing the program to BC, FBC wanted to, in part, build on some of the successes that we've seen south of the border. After certifying Mountain Equipment Co-op's headquarters in the False Creek Flats and Vancouver International Airport, they decided it's really time for the program to grow, and so they tasked us with creating a strategic plan and a business plan that can provide a path for growth in the Lower Mainland.
Now, our process involved diverse forms of research and engagement and culminated in a strategic plan that charts the path forward through its goals and corresponding objectives, actions, and performance measures, and is complemented by a business plan which situates the program within the market and provides careful communications and financial planning. Both plans are guided by 4 goals, the first of which is tell the story. We found throughout our engagement process that there's a range of levels of understanding around the relationship between urban development and the health of our water and the health of salmon. Correspondingly, creating a strong narrative around what the program is and why it's important will be key to the program's success. Build community. Salmon Safe Communities aims to serve as a catalyst for expanding capacity in this area and aims to build meaningful partnerships across diverse sectors. Diversify knowledge and practice. The Fraser Basin Council and the Salmon Safe Communities programs is committed to deepening relationships with Indigenous governments and aims to and recognizes the internal work required to decolonize its own practices and is working to integrate and celebrate diverse forms of knowledge, including traditional ecological knowledge. And lastly, achieve financial sustainability, as of course it's important that the program has the necessary resources to enable the meaningful change it would like to see realized. Now, these goals provide the high-level strategic direction for both the strategic plan and the business plan. Taken together, they provide the direction forward, which, as we mentioned earlier, are complemented in greater detail in our plan by corresponding objectives, actions, and performance measures, and a robust market analysis from the business plan. Charting a path forward for the program isn't important just because we'd like to see the program succeed. Fraser Basin Council's work, which we are so grateful to play a small part of this semester, is important because it's grounded in a sincere commitment to both people and the environment. The program's success means the improved health of our watersheds. And if the water's safe for salmon, it's safe for everyone. Thank you so much for your time this evening, and I hope you enjoy the next presentation.